All right, it's Wednesday, October 29th. I'm buying some SPY 693 puts here at 880. This is after the Fed announcement. So obviously we had the downward move here. A lot of times with these Fed announcements, you get one big push down, one big push up, and then it settles in somewhere and you finally get the true direction. In this case, I'm playing the downside right here on this bar after the push down, a little attempt up, but now turning red again because I see kind of a 3-bar on the daily chart. So we took out the high the previous day, the low the previous day. There's some gaps to fill lower. The question was going to be on this 3-bar, if we were going to then rally up, into new highs again, higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, we would have to come back up through this bar. So we came up there, the lows of yesterday, and you would want it to really strongly start moving up, but it's not doing that. So if anything, I see the short-term broadening action unfolding into a higher time frame broadening action to the downside before trying to resume higher here. Weekly chart, we still have, essentially 2 days to go and we'll see if this ends up being a shooter bar to the downside. There's some gaps to fill. But for the moment, I'm anticipating that this move lower is not just a temporary broadening that's going to then have strong momentum to the upside. Instead, given kind of the failure to get back through this range in here, I'm going to see if this holds to the downside by the end of the day and then resumes a little lower, into the rest of the week, and we can get through the open of the week. That'll be the sign. So we got to get through the lows of today and the lows of, or the open of the week here, which is kind of a simultaneous level here, and on Thursday and Friday, and then we could be heading lower into this gap, and that's what I see kind of unfolding here after the Fed announcement. So buying the puts, we'll see how the day closes, and as long as we kind of hold below the midpoint of this little inside bar here, then we could be pulling back a little bit deeper for the rest of the week.